5 ways gut health drives your brain and immune system in older age. Before we begin, let me ask you something gently. What if the key to a sharper mind, a calmer mood, and a stronger immune system wasn't found in your brain at all, but much lower, quietly working every single day? In this video, you're going to discover 5 powerful ways your gut health drives your brain and immune system as you age, and why people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s are seeing changes they never thought were possible. If you stay with me until the end, you'll walk away with one simple insight that can completely change how you think about aging from the inside out. You might already know it. It might even seem basic, but the results are out of this world. Many older adults are told that memory decline, low energy, weak immunity, or feeling foggy is just part of getting older. But science and real-life experience are now telling a very different story. Your gut is not just about digestion. It's a communication center, constantly sending messages to your brain and your immune system, shaping how clearly you think, how resilient you feel, and how well your body protects you. Today, I'm going to explain this in a calm, simple, and practical way. No complicated science, no hype, just clarity, understanding, and hope. So take a breath, get comfortable, and let's begin this journey together, because what you're about to learn may quietly change your life. The gut-brain conversation you can't see. Let's start with something most people never realize. Your gut and your brain are in constant conversation, every single day, even right now. This communication highway is called the gut-brain axis, and it's one of the most important systems in your body, especially as you get older. Think of it like a private phone line that never hangs up. When your gut is balanced and healthy, the messages going to your brain are calm, supportive, and clear. When your gut is struggling, those messages can sound more like stress, confusion, and alarm. Here's the part that surprises many people. About 90% of your serotonin, the chemical that helps regulate mood, sleep, and emotional stability, is made in the gut, not the brain. That means how you feel mentally often starts with what's happening in your digestive system. This is why people with gut imbalance often feel anxious, low, or mentally foggy, even when nothing seems wrong. As we age, the diversity of healthy gut bacteria naturally declines. Medications, stress, processed foods, and even loneliness can quietly speed this up. The brain then receives fewer good signals and more inflammatory ones. Over time, this can affect memory, focus, and emotional resilience. But here's the encouraging truth. This communication works both ways. When you support your gut, even gently, you can improve how your brain functions. Clarity can return, calm can increase, and many people say they feel more like themselves again. This is the foundation for everything we'll talk about next. Why gut health shapes your immune strength. Now let's talk about immunity, because this is where gut health becomes truly powerful. Roughly 70% of your immune system lives in your gut, not in your blood, not in your bones, right there in your digestive tract. That means your body's ability to fight infections, recover faster, and stay resilient is deeply connected to what's happening inside your gut lining. When your gut bacteria are balanced, they help train your immune system to respond appropriately. They teach it the difference between real threats and harmless signals. But when the gut becomes imbalanced, something that becomes more common with age, the immune system can become confused. It may overreact, creating chronic inflammation, or underreact, leaving you more vulnerable to illness. Many older adults notice they get sick more often, take longer to recover, or feel constantly run down. This isn't always about aging itself. Often, it's about a gut environment that's no longer providing strong immune guidance. The gut lining can also become more fragile over time, allowing inflammatory particles to leak into the bloodstream. This is sometimes called leaky gut, and it can quietly strain your entire system. The hopeful part is this: improving gut health doesn't require extreme measures. Small, consistent changes can strengthen that immune foundation. When the gut becomes calmer and more balanced, the immune system often follows. People report fewer colds, better recovery, and a greater sense of physical confidence. It's not about avoiding age, it's about supporting the systems that help you age well. Inflammation, the hidden link between gut, brain, and aging. One word comes up again and again when scientists study aging: inflammation. Low-grade chronic inflammation is often called inflammaging, and it plays a major role in brain decline, immune weakness, joint pain, and fatigue. What many people don't realize is that the gut is one of the biggest drivers of this inflammation. When your gut bacteria are balanced, they produce compounds that reduce inflammation and protect your cells. But when harmful bacteria take over, they release toxins that irritate the gut lining and trigger immune responses. These inflammatory signals don't stay in the gut. They travel through the bloodstream and can cross into the brain, affecting memory, mood, and mental sharpness. This is why gut health is so closely linked to conditions like brain fog, low motivation, and even feeling emotionally flat. It's not all in your head. It's often coming from inflammation that started much lower in the body. Over time, this constant inflammatory pressure can make the brain less flexible and slower to recover. The good news is that inflammation is not a fixed sentence. It responds to changes in diet, stress levels, movement, and gut support. Many older adults are amazed to find that when they calm their gut, joint stiffness eases, thinking becomes clearer, and energy feels more steady throughout the day. You might already know inflammation is bad. It might even seem basic. But the results of reducing it, especially through the gut, can feel out of this world. Memory, focus, and the role of gut bacteria. Let's talk about memory for a moment. Not just remembering names or appointments, but the deeper sense of mental sharpness. The feeling that your thoughts are clear and accessible. Research now shows that certain gut bacteria directly influence memory and learning by producing compounds that nourish brain cells and support communication between neurons. As we age, beneficial bacteria that produce these brain-supportive compounds often decline. At the same time, bacteria linked to inflammation may increase. This shift can make the brain feel slower, less adaptable, and more easily overwhelmed. Many people describe it as thinking through cotton or feeling mentally tired even after a full night's sleep. What's fascinating is how quickly the brain can respond when the gut environment improves. Some older adults report better focus within weeks of supporting gut health. Others notice improved word recall or greater mental endurance during conversations and reading. These changes aren't about becoming younger, they're about restoring balance. Your brain relies on signals from the gut to regulate blood flow, stress hormones, and energy use. When those signals are healthy, the brain can prioritize clarity instead of survival. That's a big difference. It means more mental presence, better decision-making, and a stronger sense of independence. Memory decline is often treated as inevitable, But in many cases, it's influenced by systems we can support, and the gut is one of the most powerful places to start. Mood, calm, and emotional resilience from the inside out. Mood changes in later life are often misunderstood. Feeling more anxious, less motivated, or emotionally fragile is frequently blamed on circumstances or aging itself. But once again, the gut plays a quiet and critical role. Your gut bacteria help regulate stress hormones like cortisol and influence neurotransmitters that shape emotional balance. When the gut health declines, the body may stay in a low-level stress response. This can make small problems feel bigger, sleep more restless, and emotions harder to regulate. Over time, this constant tension can wear down both the brain and immune system. Many people don't realize that what feels like nerves or low spirits may actually be a gut signal asking for support. Here's something important to notice. If you're still watching at this point, it means something here is resonating with you. If that's true, take a moment and gently type 1 in the comments below. It helps the conversation continue, and it tells others they're not alone. Supporting gut health often leads to a greater sense of calm. People describe feeling steadier, more patient, and emotionally grounded. This doesn't mean life becomes perfect. It means your internal systems aren't constantly sounding the alarm. Emotional resilience is not just psychological, it's biological, and much of it begins in the gut. Sleep, recovery, and the gut's night shift. Sleep is one of the most underrated connections between gut health, brain function, and immunity. While you sleep, your gut bacteria are incredibly active. They help regulate melatonin, influence deep sleep cycles, and support overnight immune repair. When the gut is imbalanced, sleep often becomes lighter, more fragmented, or less refreshing. Many older adults say they sleep enough but don't feel restored. This can be a sign that the body isn't fully entering deep recovery mode. Gut-related inflammation and stress hormones can interrupt this process without fully waking you up, leaving the brain tired and the immune system underprepared. Poor sleep then feeds back into gut imbalance, creating a cycle that's hard to break. Fatigue increases cravings, stress rises, and digestion becomes less efficient. Over time, this cycle can quietly affect memory, mood, and resistance to illness. The encouraging part is that improving gut health often improves sleep quality naturally. People report fewer nighttime awakenings, deeper rest, and clearer mornings. This isn't about sleeping longer, it's about sleeping better. When sleep improves, the brain clears waste more effectively, and the immune system resets. This nightly renewal is one of your body's greatest strengths. Supporting the gut helps protect it. Aging gracefully by supporting the body's core system. Aging well isn't about chasing youth, it's about maintaining function, dignity, and quality of life. Gut health sits at the center of this goal because it touches nearly every major system in the body: digestion, immunity, brain clarity, mood, sleep. They all converge here. Many people focus on isolated solutions: a pill for memory, another for digestion, something else for immunity. But the body doesn't work in pieces. It works as an ecosystem. When the gut environment improves, multiple areas often improve together, which is why gut-focused approaches can feel so powerful and surprisingly efficient. Older adults who support gut health often describe a sense of internal stability, fewer ups and downs, more predictable energy, a stronger sense of control over their health. These changes might be subtle at first,
but over time, they add up. It's also worth saying this clearly. It's never too late. Even in your 70s or 80s, the gut microbiome remains adaptable. It responds to care, it responds to consistency, and it responds to patience. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress, and progress in gut health tends to ripple outward in ways that feel deeply meaningful. Small signals that your gut is asking for support. Before we move on, it helps to recognize the signs that your gut may need attention. These signals are often subtle and easy to dismiss. Occasional bloating, irregular digestion, feeling tired after meals, frequent minor infections, brain fog that comes and goes, mood changes that don't seem to have a clear cause. These aren't just inconveniences, they're messages. The body speaks softly at first. When those messages are ignored, they often grow louder over time. Paying attention early allows for gentler, more effective support. Many older adults say they assumed these symptoms were normal, but normal doesn't always mean optimal, and feeling better is often possible with the right focus. Supporting gut health doesn't mean drastic changes or strict rules. It means listening, adjusting, and allowing the body to regain balance. In the next part of this video, we'll begin tying everything together, and you'll learn how these gut-driven systems can be supported in the most effective way possible. What comes next may be the most important insight of all, so stay with me.
The first powerful way: gut health and brain protection. The first major way gut health drives your brain as you age is through protection. Your brain is incredibly sensitive to inflammation, toxins, and stress signals. A healthy gut acts like a filter and a shield, helping block harmful substances from ever reaching the brain in the first place. When this system works well, your brain can focus on thinking, remembering, and adapting, not defending itself. Inside your gut lining lives a complex barrier. When supported, it prevents inflammatory particles from entering the bloodstream. But when gut health declines, this barrier weakens. Those particles can travel upward, affecting brain tissue and slowing communication between brain cells. Over time, this can feel like mental fatigue, slower recall, or difficulty concentrating. Here's what's encouraging. This protective function responds well to care. When gut bacteria regain balance, they help strengthen that barrier again. People often notice fewer headaches, clearer thinking, and a calmer nervous system. It's not a dramatic overnight change, it's steady improvement that feels reliable. This is why gut health is not just about comfort, it's about long-term brain resilience. Protecting your brain doesn't always start with brain exercises. Often, it starts much lower with the environment that decides what signals ever reach your mind. The second way gut health shapes immune intelligence. The second way gut health drives your immune system is through intelligence, not just strength. A well-supported immune system knows when to act and when to stay calm. Your gut bacteria are teachers in this process. They help immune cells learn balance. As we age, the immune system can become less precise. It may react too strongly, creating chronic inflammation, or too weakly, increasing vulnerability. Gut imbalance is a major reason for this confusion. When helpful bacteria decline, immune signals lose clarity. A healthy gut environment produces compounds that guide immune cells gently and effectively. This means fewer unnecessary inflammatory reactions and better response when real threats appear.
Many older adults notice fewer seasonal illnesses and quicker recovery when gut health improves. This isn't about boosting immunity aggressively, it's about restoring wisdom to the immune system. That distinction matters. Overreaction is just as harmful as underreaction, especially for the brain and joints. Supporting the gut helps the immune system do its job quietly and efficiently. And when immunity calms down, energy often increases. The body isn't constantly fighting invisible battles anymore. The third way gut health regulates energy and motivation. Energy isn't just about muscles, it's about how efficiently your body creates and distributes fuel. Gut bacteria play a critical role in this process. They help break down nutrients into forms your brain and immune system can actually use. When gut health declines, energy production becomes less efficient. You may eat enough, even eat well, but still feel drained. This can affect motivation, focus, and emotional engagement with life. Many people mistake this for aging, when it's often a sign of disrupted gut metabolism. Balanced gut bacteria help stabilize blood sugar, support mitochondrial function, and reduce energy-draining inflammation. This creates steadier energy throughout the day, not bursts followed by crashes. People often describe feeling more present and less exhausted by routine tasks. Motivation is deeply tied to energy. When energy improves, interest in life often follows. Conversations feel easier, hobbies feel enjoyable again. These changes matter, especially later in life. Gut health doesn't promise endless energy, but it supports usable energy, the kind that allows you to live your days with engagement instead of just endurance. The fourth way gut health supports emotional balance. Emotional balance becomes increasingly valuable as life grows quieter. Gut health influences this balance through chemical messengers that affect mood, stress response, and emotional recovery. When the gut is supported, these signals become steadier and more predictable. An imbalanced gut often sends stress signals to the brain even when life feels calm on the surface. This can create background anxiety or emotional heaviness that's hard to explain. Over time, it can wear down resilience. When gut health improves, many people report feeling emotionally lighter, not overly happy, but steady, more patient, less reactive. This steadiness is a form of strength, especially in later years. If you're still watching and this makes sense to you, take a moment and type 2 in the comments below. It helps others find this message, and it shows you're taking your health seriously. Emotional balance isn't about personality, it's about chemistry, and much of that chemistry begins in the gut. The fifth way gut health and long-term brain clarity. The fifth way gut health drives aging well is through long-term brain clarity. This isn't about short-term focus alone. It's about preserving cognitive flexibility, the brain's ability to adapt, learn, and recover. Healthy gut bacteria produce compounds that reduce oxidative stress in the brain. They support blood flow and help regulate neuroinflammation. Over time, this creates an environment where brain cells can function more efficiently. Many people notice subtle improvements first: clearer mornings, easier conversations, better recall under pressure. These small wins add up. Brain clarity supports independence, confidence, and quality of life. This is why gut health matters even when symptoms feel mild. Supporting it early helps protect what matters most later. Brain clarity isn't guaranteed by age, it's influenced by care, and gut health is one of the strongest forms of that care. Why simple actions create powerful results? You might already know some of what we're discussing. It might even seem basic. Eat better, reduce stress, support digestion. But when done consistently, the results can feel out of this world. The body responds best to simple, repeated signals of safety and nourishment. Gut health improves not through extremes, but through consistency. Gentle changes create trust within the system. Older adults often underestimate how responsive their bodies still are. The gut microbiome adapts at any age. It listens, it adjusts, and it rewards patience. This is why gut-focused changes often outperform complicated routines. They work with the body, not against it. A pause for reflection and integration. Let's pause for a moment. Everything we've discussed connects. Brain, immune system, mood, energy, they're not separate. They're reflections of internal balance. If something here resonates, it's because your body already understands it. Awareness is the first step towards change. You don't need to do everything at once. You don't need perfection. You need direction. And now we're approaching the most important part of this entire video. The hidden accelerator most people miss. Here's what most people overlook. Gut health improves fastest when 3 elements work together: nourishment, rhythm, and calm. Many focus on food alone, but timing, sleep, reduced stress, and emotional safety amplify results dramatically. This combination creates an internal environment where the gut bacteria thrive. When rhythm and calm support nourishment, the gut responds more deeply and more sustainably. This insight changes everything because it turns effort into alignment. The most optimal method to support gut-driven brain and immune health is this: consistency over intensity combined with daily calm. Gentle meals, regular sleep timing, slow eating, emotional grounding, and patience. This creates a predictable internal world, and the gut thrives on predictability. This method works because it reduces stress signals while increasing nourishment signals. The gut stops defending and starts rebuilding. Brain and immune systems follow. Simple, powerful, sustainable. Here's the one most important takeaway. Aging well is not about fighting your body. It's about creating conditions where it can support you naturally. Gut health is not a side issue, it's the foundation. If this video helped you see your health differently, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs reassurance. Your support helps this message reach others who may feel alone. And remember, you might already know it, it might seem basic, but when you apply it consistently, the results truly can be out of this world.